As New Year's Eve arrives, a small town comes alive with snow-covered streets and decorated houses. But to the north of the town, in an old abandoned mansion, lay a dark and eerie story. According to legend, a family tragedy had occurred in this mansion years before, and the townspeople had avoided setting foot in the place ever since. Alex, a young journalist, decided to investigate the local legends and was determined to solve the mystery of the old mansion. While a few townspeople hesitated to tell him about the tragic events that took place in the mansion years ago, Alex approached the mansion with determination. On New Year's Eve, as he drove along the snow-covered roads, he saw the door to the mansion. The door was rusted and the old stone walls were like a monument echoing stories. As he stepped inside, he felt a sense of dread, as if the ground was shaking. Inside, everything smelled of dust and oblivion. Alex readied his camera and moved through the dark corridors. With every step, the mansion's past enveloped him. Shadows seemed to speak through the walls. When he entered a room, he found strange markings and old photographs. The family had disappeared on Christmas Eve many years ago, and the townspeople believed the disappearance was linked to the mansion's curse. Just then, the door creaked open, and Alex encountered a strange presence in the center of the room. It had to be the ghost of the disappeared family. But this ghost seemed to want to deliver a message. The ghost approached quietly and pointed to an old painting on the wall. There was a scene of a family celebrating a happy Christmas, but in the background there was the trace of a shadow. This shadow actually held a clue to the disappearance of the family. On the ghost's cue, Alex found an old diary and realized that the missing family had actually written that they were trapped in the mansion and wanted to uncover something that night. Alex wanted to convey the family's message while recording it with his camera. That the mansion had once been full of love and happiness, but had been abandoned to oblivion. The family's disappearance was a consequence of this oblivion. After the recording was finished, he quietly left the mansion. Outside, the snowflakes were still falling from the sky, and the town lights were still shining. Alex hoped his story would be a lesson for the town.